Problem number 3. A solid ball of radius 6 centimeter is initially rolling smoothly at 10 meter per second along a horizontal floor. It then rolls smoothly up a ramp until it momentarily stops. What maximum height above the floor does it reach? So here, let's see the figure first. So what is given in the figure? We have a ball, which is a solid ball. The shape of the ball is nothing but a sphere, right? So we had a solid ball, and this ball radius is given, which is 6 centimeter, which is initially rolled smoothly on the horizontal surface. And then this ball takes to move up the ramp, and then it moves, and then after it reaches some height, it stops. So here what we are going to find, what is the maximum height the ball takes to reach with respect to the horizontal surface. That means we have to find the value of h here. And for finding the value of the height, what we have to use? We have to use the conservation principle. That means the law of conservation of mechanical energy we have to use here. So what we studied in chapter number 8, we studied kinetic energy initial plus potential energy initial, which is equal to kinetic energy final plus potential energy final. We have to use this rule for finding the answer for the maximum height reach. So let's we take the initial position of the ball is this one, right? So this is the initial, and this will be the final position of the ball. Now you can see they clearly mentioned the ball is rolled smoothly. That means when the ball is rolling smoothly on the horizontal surface, it will have two kinetic energy. The kinetic energy based on the translation, and then the kinetic energy for the rotational, right? So we are going to apply the rule for the kinetic energy for the rotation plus the kinetic energy for the translational. Clear? So here I have to write the rule first here. So let's we write the formula for the kinetic energy for the object which is rolling smoothly. So what is the rule smoothly rolling? We studied the formula half mvi square, because this is for the translational kinetic energy, and then we have to use the rotational kinetic energy also. So that means half I omega I square. So this is for the kinetic energy. So both will for the kinetic energy initial. And then potential energy formula, as we already know, which is mgh initial. Likewise, I have to write the formula for the final kinetic energy, which is half mv final square plus half I omega final square. And then final potential energy is nothing but mghf. That means this is our hf. We have to find this value. Now the most important thing, we have to just go back to the figure. When the ball reaches the maximum height, they clearly mentioned the ball stops. That means its final speed will be 0. So this term will be completely 0. That means the linear speed final as well as the angular speed final will be 0, because why? When the ball reaches the maximum height of the ramp, it stops. So when it stops, this speed will be 0. So that means the entire term, these two terms get cancelled. That means it becomes 0. And also when the ball rolls on the horizontal surface, there is no height. That means the initial height is 0. So we don't have any value for the potential energy initial. So only we have two things. One is on the left hand side, one is on the right hand side. So left hand side, what we have the kinetic energy initial, which is nothing but half mvi square plus half I omega I square. And then the right hand side, we have the potential energy final, which is mghf. Now what I have to do, we have to apply the values here. And also they clearly mention the ball rolls with a speed of 10 meter per second. So that means its initial speed, it is moving in this direction. So its initial speed vi value here is given as 10 meter per second. And also the radius of the ball is given here as 6 centimeter. So we have to convert this centimeter to meter later. So now, and also the most important thing, we have to use the moment of inertia for the solid sphere, because the shape of the ball is the sphere, and also they clearly mention this is the solid sphere. So for the solid sphere, the formula for the moment of inertia for the solid sphere, which is nothing but 2 over 5 mr square. This is the rule for the moment of inertia for the solid sphere. So why I just write this, we have to use this value when we are applying the values for the rolling, that means the rotational kinetic energy. So in this place of I have to take this and then I have to substitute the value in this place. Clear? So the formula for the moment of inertia for the solid sphere is nothing but 2 over 5 mr square. So this is not v, this is r. Okay, so mr square. So we have to apply this value, apply this rule in this place of I. So now what I am going to do, I am going to substitute the value here. So let's substitute the value first, or we can just substitute the moment of inertia formula first and then we can substitute the values later. So what I am going to write now, I can write half m vi square plus half, in place of I have to write the formula for moment of inertia for the solid sphere, which is 2 over 5 m r square, and then omega value is not given, that is initial angular speed value is not given, but we studied the relation between the linear speed and the angular speed, which is nothing but vi, which is equal to r omega I. So initial speed, which is equal to r multiplied by the angular initial speed, right? So I have to use this rule for replace this omega in terms of v. So how I can write? So we can write this as omega I, which is nothing but vi over r. So I have to substitute this value of omega I here. So in this place, I am going to substitute this rule. So if you substitute, what you will get, because this is square, so we have to square this term. So if you square, what you will get, we will get vi square divided by r square, and then right hand side we have mghf. Now we can cancel some terms, so we can cancel 2 with this 2, and also we can cancel r square with this r square. And let's we take the common term outside, and you can see if you take the common term, what is our common term? So here mvi square is a common term, so I can take it outside. So mvi square, and inside the bracket we have half plus 1 over 5, and right hand side we have mghf. Now you can see we can cancel mass on both left hand side and the right hand side. So what is remaining? We have vi square. So inside the bracket we have to take the common term, so that means I am going to take the LCM. So here I am going to take 10 as our LCM. So if you want to get 10, what we have to do, we have to multiply this term with 5. So we have to multiply in the top also. Likewise in this term, if for getting the 10, what we have to do, we have to multiply this term by 2. Likewise we have to do the same thing. So what you will get here, you will get 5 plus 2, and then I have to close the bracket, and then the remaining term g multiplied by hf. Now what we have here, vi square, and inside the bracket this is 7 over 10, and right hand side we have g multiplied by hf. Now I'm going to rearrange this equation in terms of hf, because that is our answer. We have to find the value of hf. So if you rearrange, what you will get, hf, which is equal to vi square 7 divided by g multiplied by 10, right? Because I bring the g to the left hand side of the denominator. So we will get, now I have to substitute the value for the initial speed. In the question they clearly mention the initial speed of the solid ball is 10 meter per second, which is already given in the question. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to substitute the value here. If you substitute, let's see what's the answer for hf. So I'm going to substitute the value. So 10 square multiplied by 7 divided by g value is 9.8 multiplied by 10. So we can cancel 110 on top and the bottom. So what is remaining? 7 multiplied by 10, which is nothing but 70 divided by 9.8. So let's see what is the answer. So here I got the answer for HF as 7.14 and the unit for the height is meter. So this is the answer for this question. So let's go back to the figure. You can see. So what is the height? When the ball reached the maximum height of the ramp. So this is the value of the HF. We got this HF value as a 7.12. So here what answer we got? 7.14 meter. So this is the answer for this question. That's it. Thank you.